Welcome to the Joint Base Andrews Air Show.
There you go, Captain Anthony Gilbert. How about this? Right overhead, the 113. The DC Air National Guard will be on display down there at the north end of the ramp. Global lift for national leaders, global combat air power, 24-hour, non-stop air defense of the National Capital Region, plus combat support. Support the District of Columbia with those F-16s. Our thanks to Cap Morris, Major Torrance, Major Camino, and Major Doty for that flyover. How cool was that, Colonel Crump? Now, we want to put everything into perspective and bring up a man here who knows the big man upstairs. Please welcome Captain Matthew Smith, who is our chaplain from right here at Joint Base Andrews. Good morning, Chaplain.
Good morning, Matt. Thanks for that introduction. Join with me now in a word of prayer. God, we thank you this day that you've allowed us to wake in a land of freedom. We think about our comrades right now who are fighting on foreign fields. We think of those families as well who sacrifice on a daily basis in the defense of freedom. We ask, Lord, that you would grant us safety as we celebrate the sights and sounds of freedom. Lord, guard and guide the men who fly. Control their mind with instinct fit, and give them steadfast eyes and skillful hands. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
We're based at beautiful, sunny and warm MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida. And our headquarters, the U.S. Special Operations Command, is the higher headquarters for all U.S. Special Operations, to include U.S. Army Special Forces, commonly known as the Green Berets, U.S. Army Rangers, U.S. Navy SEALs, U.S. Air Force Special Operations Wing, the U.S. Marine Corps Raiders, and a myriad of other special operations and special operations support activities.
The jumpers are out and the smoke is on. The jumpers are out and the smoke is on. Unfortunately, there appears to be a cloud between it and some of us, but we'll see. They've come together. They've built the formation. Here in just a few seconds, they will exit, spread apart, and open their parachute. And there we have it, 5 good parachutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a little bit about who we got here today. On the ground, keeping us safe, we got our drop zone safety officer. He's a U.S. Army Military Intelligence Sergeant. He's the team Adonis, Master Sergeant Sean Broomer. Wave for the crowd, Sean. He hails from Wisconsin. He is a Ranger who has multiple combat deployments and has been awarded 2 different awards for valor in combat. Master Sergeant Kyle Margolowski. He's on his downwind. He's at about 1,000 feet. He'll be able to hear you soon. Our number 2 jumper. He's a Department of Defense military intelligence officer. He has more than 5,000 jumps, and he hails from Florence, South Carolina, Mr. Chris Fucci. Our 3rd jumper, U.S. Marine Corps Colonel Will Wando. He hails from Chicago, Illinois, and he has more than 300 jumps. Our 4th jumper, he's another U.S. Army Ranger. He has multiple combat deployments, and he also hails from Chicago, Illinois, Micah Hitchcock. Now our number 1 jumper's coming in to land. He feeds off your enthusiasm, so let's welcome him home to terra firma. Come on home, Master Sergeant Kyle Margolowski. Come on, we can do better than that. Let's go, Andrews. Welcome him home. Come on, Kyle, land, buddy. Our number 2 jumper, Department of Defense Civilian, Career Military Intelligence Officer, Chris Fucci, coming in for a soft landing. Nice. Our number 3 jumper, Staff Sergeant Micah Hitchcock, also a U.S. Army Ranger. Let's put it down soft, baby. Very nice. He's a U.S. Marine Corps Colonel. He just pinned on Colonel this month, so he's a brand new baby Colonel. U.S. Marine Corps Colonel Will Wando coming in softly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our hired jumper has indicated it's time to start the national anthem, so I would ask everybody to please rise, remove your headgear, and remain standing for the playing of our country's anthem by the U.S. Air Force Band.
Our SOCOM Paracommandos with our banner this morning. Now watch this as he brings that flag down, and just let's think for here just a few seconds about what that flag represents as they land here at Show Center. All of the brave men and women who have given their lives for this country make this moment here, celebrating 68 years of Air Force heritage with a wonderful tribute. And our F-16 flyover as the flag comes in, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for the Paracom. Our SOCOM Paracommandos, our DC Guard, right in center stage at the same time. If you didn't get that picture, man, you missed it. I'm sorry for that. That's what we wanted to hear. Outstanding, gentlemen. Wayne Boggs there. Outstanding, gentlemen. Now, Major Crow, what would you like to do now? Would it be appropriate at this point to have maybe some Team Andrews folks fly over? Right here at Joint Base Andrews. Saw the F-16's, part of the DC Air National Guard. Right now, though, the Hueys, man, I see these things flying all over town, Major Crump. I know the Park Service operates the Hueys, but this aircraft has been around for so long, just about as old as the B-52 down there, the UH-1N, better known as the Twin Huey, the Bell version. A medium military helicopter, the first flew back in 1969. You remember what was going on back then? How many Vietnam vets do we have out here today? Boy, check this out. A little different than the ones that you rode in back then. The UH-1N model here, the Twin Huey. An extended load of over 5,000 pounds. And get this. The gentleman who flew the Huey earlier today, you hear the whop-whop there from the Huey. The gentleman who flew our jumpers to altitude, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Waller, retired from the U.S. Air Force on Monday. good and faithful servant to these guys. That's all they want to hear.
That's right. Anytime you get to hear a Wayne Boggs, outstanding.
One
You did a good job.
one left, clear below approach. Clear below approach, one left, DC-92.
Sorry, 101's base here, stop 1911.
Then I'll get you off here in just a moment. Okay.
And now inbound, our F-16's getting ready to touch down. Let's listen in to Wayne Boggs, our celebrity air boss today. Who's going to call these guys back in.
One plane is on the ground. About 40 near stop left.
Check it out, our next F-16 making its way down. But check it out, straight out of a science fiction novel, the F-22 will fly for you today. Now I'm telling you, this aircraft is unlike anything you've ever seen fly before. This young man fly this aircraft today. You're going to be just standing there shaking your head saying, that is impossible for an aircraft like that to do. I mean, it defies everything that you know about aviation. I can assure you that the F-22 will leave you speechless if you haven't seen it fly before. Hey, Chelsea Wilson, glad you're here. Come on up and say hello. She's here from the Orange County Flyers. A young girl, get this, she's not even 20 yet. Already owns an airplane, been working hard.
That's outstanding. That's what
And she's the future of aviators that we're trying to inspire here today.